Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Parkitect. Today's beverage is a very nice and refreshing lemon juice drink. I don't know if it's very pretentious because surely it's just lemonade, but it definitely says lemon juice drink on the can. So either way, welcome back to Parkitect, where in a previous episode we were mainly building the River Rapids ride, and overall it's come out very nice indeed. We have a ride that takes just under 3 minutes, 2 minutes 43 seconds to be precise. It is a excitement rating of 65.1. in brackets, very high, which is the main thing. Intensity is low, and nausea is very low, also decoration is high. So basically, it's good, and it works very well in the warmer temperatures. And yeah, we currently have 37 guests on the ride and 8 in the queue. We only charge 5 generic units of currency for a ticket, but it is working very, very nicely, and it was nice to experiment with it because it's the first time I've built that. Gonna go ahead and probably reduce some prices for the slide ride because not many people are wanting to go on that. Similar thing for the carousel, the Ferris Wheel. People do want to go that, and well, they also want to get off it because people are currently trapped on it. It is broken. You can see the arcing and sparking from the control box there. So it looks like this maintenance person is going to come along and fix it. Although they're not very happy about that. They don't seem to be in a decent frame of mind. They have a high tiredness rating. I mean, staff room is something I don't have anywhere. I think there's one in here maybe, but perhaps I focus on maybe building a staff room. Yeah, I'll probably look at that. Anyway, in this episode, at minimum, we want a couple more rides. We want to check out things like, 24 rides, 24 guests on the ride, 27 in the queue. That price is increasing. Yes, so we want to build, at minimum, a coaster. I really want some thrill rides, and I want a coaster, and we're going to be building that. Well, we'll be doing that sort of now. So anyway, we're going to go for thrill rides perhaps, and we're going to place a graviton, and we're going to place this in an area where it's probably quite condensed. So I think maybe here would suffice. Probably right there would be fine. The entrance will go here. Hang on, where would the entrance benefit from going? I think that can go there and that can go there. This is where it's going to be a bit of an issue connecting the thing up, but we'll get there in the end, I'm sure. This is going to go along to there and then down to there, so that now connects that up nicely, and then we'll go over to the brickwork here. Actually, is that correct? That is not correct. Let me just remove those, and oh, that means that people are now floating in midair. That's suboptimal to say the least. So over to there, we're going to go straight, and then we're going to go down. That now connects that up and changes that. Then from this one, we're going to have the pathway coming along like so, and then doing a similar system, but it's going to go from there. I'm going to press space to make it go up, and then I want it to go straight, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to connect to there because I did have a seating arrangement that obviously is now, well, no longer in position. Over to our deco and the eyedropper tool to pick up the pavilion. I'm going to change the colours to be like a sort of black and red to match the graviton, because people will be fleeing towards this graviton to get on it as soon as possible, because it has increased popularity during the bad weather and the cold and the rain. So yeah, people are going to hopefully jump on that one quickly. So over to here, and I think I want to place, as I said, there's maybe a problem with staff needs. So let's go ahead, go to Park Utilities. You've got a staff room and a staff training room. I'm going to place them both around this area. As you can see, though, they are they're not overly sized, but we do need to place them sort of best we can. I'm going to place one there, and obviously that's going to require some alterations of the land, which shouldn't cause too much of an issue. And in fact, there we go, it is now in. We also need a way to maybe have the staff rest and such. So once again, I'm going to go over to this and a staff room. I'm going to place the entrance maybe on that side. That should also be acceptable, which is there. And then we're going to have a staff entrance, which is going to come... Oh, actually, what would have been better is if I deleted that, and maybe, yeah, actually, there's a staff entrance there. So what if I bring it around here and then connect it there instead of bringing it this area? There, that's actually better. That's a better idea. So let's place the entrance in This is where it could potentially get a little bit cramped. What's the size of the staff room? The staff size is 2 by 2, which can go in here, followed by the training room, which I can rotate round and place in there, maybe? That'll fit in, and you can see we've got like a nice training room there. We're going to go over to our staff walkway, and then the staff walkway is going to come along like that, which is acceptable, and that now connects up, which is fine. And then we're going to have, because this is classed as a sort of working part that people don't want to see, I think it's classed as where is it, decoration. Yeah, you get a negative decoration for seeing that, so I want to turn that off, go over to the eyedropper tool, and then select all of the fencing. Then the fencing is going to come along, and like I say, just hide the sort of park area bits. I don't particularly want to seal that nice window in, but I really, like I say, want to also hide it as well. So that's fine. So people are going to come down here, and they're going to go to like the staff training area and to this one. I can see it's got it has people. It says people inside and general stats. Honestly, I confess, I've never placed one of these. When we've been building parks, and majority of my time has been building co-op, a friend has been doing this. I didn't even know if you need to set anything up. I've never actually utilised it. So yeah, that is now in. Maybe another rest area for staff over here as well, but I think we'll be okay for now. So we've got a staff resting area, and we've got a staff training area, which will do something, which is good. And I think we need another thrill ride, and I'm going to place the thrill ride, well, I'm tempted to place the thrill ride in here, and because I think the roller coaster is going to go around this area. So let's go ahead and go to thrill rides then. We've got a Star Flyer, which is, oh, it's quite a large ride, isn't it? In fact, it's about the same size as the Graviton. In fact, it's bigger than that thing. Is it bigger than that thing? It is, oh, the G-Lock, sorry. It is quite a large ride, so maybe we'll place that elsewhere. We've got the Power Surge. We've got the Orbiter. That's got a medium, okay, so it's a medium, high nausea rating. So I can place it down here, which should suffice. Entrance can go in there. Exit can go in here, because I don't want it to go up that slope. We'll open this up, and I'll connect it up with, obviously, all of the pathing and such. The path's going to come along to here and to here. Then both of these ones, I will drop it down because I can. And this one is going to go there, and well, actually what we'll do is we'll place it, just pressing space, up there, and then straight, and hopefully people will go out and then straight into there if they do need to use the facilities. The entrance way, I will make an absolute mess of it by doing this, but well, it's interesting, and that's fine. This one, I'm not necessarily going to place anything like to cover it, because, well, you don't need to. I mean, do I want to place that? Yeah, go on, let's place that. So over to Deco, over to the eyedropper tool. Oh, I just realised that I didn't place any lanterns in the previous area, so we do need to resolve that issue as soon as humanly possible. We can't do without any lanterns in here, because they are pretty. Where have we got? In here, is it? I'm just going to place the lanterns around the outside, and this does increase the decoration of the ride, you see, so it is important, and it does actually look, in my opinion, quite nice too. So I'll place them along there, and oh, that's actually in the wrong place, but it doesn't actually matter. I know people say just place them everywhere, and we can do, yes, if we wanted to. They can go over the top. What's the decoration of this one? It's a medium decoration, but yeah, that's also acceptable. We've got some heavy thunderstorms now, so thunder and lightning, so it means that a lot of these rides, in fact, the majority of the rides will have to cease, although apparently the train ride is still functioning, although everything else... Whoa, we had lightning strike over here. Yeah, that's not ideal. That is suboptimal, to say the least. We got 0 people on the paddle boats, and we got 21 in the queue for the bumper boats. Let me put the price up just by £1 just for the bumper boats there. And for here, we will put in some sort of rain coverage. So we'll click on that. The colour is in, yeah, it's got some sort of pink and white colour scheme. So we're going to go with maybe some pink, and then the second one would just be straight up, or maybe a grey. Yeah, that's acceptable. That's fine. And then we'll place these all along, and that'll give them a little bit of rain coverage, and job done. Okay, so that is now in and functioning. People have asked, by the way, about the soft drinks and the fruit juice stands and other sustenance slash beverage dispensers, and you can change the price of it. So we've got the fruit juice here. We can say we've got sales. We've sold 1,839 units of fruit juice. Profits are actually 1.3 thousand. 1,380. And you can set the price for the fruit juice. You can also sync it to everything else in the park. Whereas if you unsync it, it means that you can have like a really like expensive one. If, for example, you have this here and then want the other end of the park, you could put the price up on the other end, and it means that people are paying a premium because it's further away and they're not going to come back for this one. It's a horrible, dodgy move, but you can do it. We're not going to do anything like that. We're going to keep it all synced up, and I haven't even altered the price of this. It may have been altered because this is a blueprint. It may have been altered by someone, but I think it's all default. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a coaster. So, over to our rides here, and then coasters. We have many different types of coaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 29 coasters, I think, in total, plus the transport rides and such. So you've got things like your Alpine coaster. What is your default coaster? Well, your default coaster is your wooden roller coaster. You've also got Junior Coaster, Powered Coaster, and I would say probably the Steel Coaster, the most common type of coaster, it even says there. Capable of inversions and moderate speeds, no park is complete without one, correct. We are going to use, however, a Junior Coaster, a smaller, less intense coaster with no inversions, usually the first step in any coaster lover's journey, and that's what we're going to place. And because of that, we are going to place the Junior Coaster probably over here, because this is the less extreme side of it. I've mentioned before about placing things in different areas of the park. Like, this is the more extreme section. It's got all of the extreme rides. It's got like things like the go-karts, which is actually intensity medium. So you've got medium and high intensity on the left, and then on the right-hand side, it's your sort of more chill ones. And that's what hopefully this kids coaster is going to be. Kids coaster, Junior Coaster. It's fine. So over to the Junior Coaster, and we're going to probably have it run along here and then up and around this area. I'm not too concerned about the size of it. The problem will be getting it back into here. I'll have to go up and over this, which is already raised up a little bit, so that could be a little bit of a concern for me, but let's just see how we get on with things. So I'm going to place the probably entrance in there. This is the start of the coaster, so let's go probably build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and then we're going to go up. We can't go up with a chain drive, but we can go up like that with a chain drive. So let's just build and go ahead and build it going upwards. I believe, however, this can spiral. And yes, it can. So we'll build to there, and we can spiral up like that, which is brilliant. And then level it off. Oh, actually, it looks like we're going to have to go probably a little bit less sheer than I thought. So from there, we'll build it, and I actually do want to go straight with a chain drive building there, and then turn with a straight 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe go straight like that. And I'm still going to bring a chain drive in place here because it's going to drag it down. Then that means you've got like a little sort of where it pushes down over. See, it goes from 11 to 11 and 7/8, where it's got a little bit of downhill slope, and it's going to sort of curve around here. I am going to put a gentle curve on it, so it's going to go around like that. Actually, no, maybe a little bit sharper than that, perhaps. Or is that okay? Maybe. So we'll level up to there, and then we're going to go down, and it's going to go down. We'll have a little bit more of a steeper section in there. 3 pieces, then we'll go 4 pieces, and then we'll go straight and straight, and then we will sort of curve around. It's going to be a banking of about maybe 25 degrees in there. That's going to bank over and bank around, and then we're going to go to a straight piece with a little bit of a level out bit there. That's fine. And then we're going to bank over to that side with an S-bend in there, only of a Oh, actually, no, maybe not an S-bend, just maybe a standard curve in there, but only that side. It's going to do that, and then this one is going to go maybe straight a bit, but we're going to make it so it levels out the angles, and then we're going to curve around that way, and once again, just curving it 15 degrees, gently all the way around there. It says it's going to go through that section, which is correct. However, what I can do is increase the height of it, and just make that section a bit bigger and build it like that, so it's curving around itself. And you see, it's quite a gentle ride. That's the whole point. I want to make this a gentle ride here. And we'll go for a straight section which will level it off. Probably there should suffice, and then you can then also start curving it down as well, which I actually quite like there. Yeah, so it's a lot of curves. And then let's just see. We'll just follow the blueprint actually and have a sip of beverage while we wait. Look, one of the great things about the game, and there's many great things to speak of it, but I like the creativity. Now, you could go to the workshop or even some of the in-game stuff and just find the best coaster. Yeah, I accept that, and many people will do that, and, you know, more power to you, but I do like just experimenting and playing and making these things and seeing what monstrosities you can make, and that's not working. Good job we waited, because that, as you can see, is now going back over, so we're going to have to delete that section there, reduce that section to actually maybe reduce that section to maybe a level grade. We'll still keep going around, you understand, but I'm going to maybe go oh, I actually like going that way. It makes it a bit more interesting. Sadly it can't. Maybe curve down that way, and we'll go maybe another curve, or maybe we'll have to sort of curve it around like that. That is fine. We've still got the angle straight on for maybe a 2-piece. We'll have to, actually no, 1-piece, but then we'll have to S-bend it round here. You see, I'm all trying to keep it compact inside itself. Now, this is one thing I've never seen before. This is a switch track, and it allows you apparently to, well, I don't know what it does. I mean, if I place it there, can you then make multiple... Can you then make... Oh, it stops and then goes the other way. How strange. Would I want something like that? I mean, I do, because it's interesting. And then would that just, from there, would you be able to then just go down? And then, like, sort of go that way, and then maybe level off. And sort of go round that way, maybe? I mean, is that too harsh? It stops it, and then it sends it round the other way. That's really cool. Oh, but it's not very fast, is it? I don't know whether this is appropriate for this coaster. I mean, it's really fun, but at the same time, I'm not too sure whether it's the right time and place for it. It is, and the reason I think it is, by the way, we can put a camera in here as well. You can put cameras in. I'm going to place it in on the switch track. There. I think we're going to use it simply because it makes it interesting. Oh, and you can add a piece like that to slow it right down. That might be a bit better then. Yeah, we're going to build that. And then we're going to go down a bit. Then straight. Then curve round. The right way this time. And keep curving around, maybe. This is going to go over itself. I guess we could spiral that way and then spiral that way and then... No, we'd actually be over that, which is not good. That's fine. Yeah, see, it stops there and then it pushes it down. And it goes down there. Oh, it's now going backwards, though. Ah, interesting. Right, so we're going to have to re-invert it, essentially. I don't mind that. Okay. So I could re-invert it. What I'll have to do is have it go down here. That straight piece, I should point out, should go to there. Then that goes down. Curving that way, 15. And then straight. Oh, is that under the ground? It is. Right. What's the option for me? Maybe just curve that way. Then go back down. It's going to be one of those things where it's never going to line up properly for now. It's never going to line up. Even on a level grade, that's going to be dodgy. Okay, curve around there. That's fine. Yeah. And then straight to there. Then that way. 15. To then go down. And level grade maybe. We turn it round. I need to come back over into there somehow. It's going to have to go up and round that. So we'll make it go up and over. Ah, no. It's not going to happen. That's strange. You can't... Why is it saying it can't go over there? Is it because it can't go under that? It might be. Okay. I've sort of painted myself into a corner here. That's better. When in doubt, simple option. Just make the track longer. Right. So that'll do. And then I want another switch track, which should then allow me to just sort of gently bring it to a close. Is that right? That won't go there. Whoops. That can't be legit. Apparently it is. Okay. Let's put it on test. We have Junior Coaster Car, 5 cars per train, 3 cars. Right, let's give it a go. We've got it on test. It's going to go for daylight so we can see. Never built one of these. And certainly never built these things here. But hopefully it'll be quite gentle. What are my anticipations for this ride? I'm hoping it is a medium excitement, either medium or low intensity and low nausea rating. According to our readouts, there are some lateral G-forces in the red. That's not good. And we got a bit of a negative G's there. Right, okay. Goes up and over. I noticed it stopped there, which is curious. I think it's because of the way these work. So we'll go follow this one down. So it comes down here. Goes around there. Around there. That needs some banking. Up and around here, slowly. Actually, just picking up some speed there, which is cool. Around there. Stops. But not too sharply, I noticed. It didn't seem too sharp. Then goes back over. Oh, that's so cool. I said I never used that. And the fun's in finding out. Nice banking there. I'm proud of that. That's good. And then once again, gentle braking. Yeah. To then push it back round. This way. Oh no, it's stopped. It waits until some of the other sections, well, get to a certain point. And then this should be a fairly gentle back in. This is a bit rough and ready, but it's fine. It works. And there's not too much speed. The only problem is if the brakes fail inside the station, which can happen. But it's really gentle going in the back of there. So what have we got? Outdated values, still awaiting test results. It's coming in now. Once it clicks into there, that should be rated. I really don't like the fact that it says outdated values, nausea rating high. I'm not liking that at all. Anyway, we're going to have to assume that we're keeping it. So let's bring in our our pathings then. And our queues. Like this. Well, that was fortuitous. And that's now in what we like for the ratings. Still outdated values. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. Any alerts? There's no alerts. The overall happiness of the park. Hang on, let me have a quick look. We've got a happiness of 90%, tiredness of 100%. Surely that is good. It's not saying everybody's tired. It's just saying that the rating is good. People get tired after a while. I'm looking around just to see if there's any people... Oh yeah, it's like they're tired, but everyone else seems to be enjoying themselves. Okay. What I'll do is, while waiting for the test results from the other thing, I'm going to place a bin in here. I'm going to place some seating all the way along here. Like that. Followed by, obviously, a bin as well. Find it. There we go. Let's stop hanging around. Put a bin in here. And here. And a couple of benches. I say we're not too stressed over the exact placement of things. As long as stuff goes in, we're fine. How are we doing for testing? Medium, medium, low. That will do. So it's a medium excitement, medium intensity, low nausea rating. Right. Get it open. Junior coaster. First one I've ever built. It is low decoration, so I want to fix that, and I'm going to fix that now. We're going to go with eyedropper tool, find our lanterns, and then we're going to place lanterns as per usual absolutely everywhere. This is going to go in like so. We've already got someone going on the coaster, which is good to see. But as I mentioned, very first coaster that we have made in the park. Although the mechanics of building are extremely similar to this thing. Speaking of this thing, why are we not getting people on it? Oh, because it's -4 degrees in January. Yeah, no, fair enough. Can totally understand that one. Yeah, people are not going to go on a coaster in a in a ride that is, with the best will in the world, absolutely freezing. So I'm going to place some of these over here. I think that's about the right colours. And there's been a couple of people mention these that I place, and there's other ones we can use. Correct, there's pavilions, umbrellas, all that sort of thing. I haven't built them. Similarly, I know a couple of people were asking whether or not we're going to make buildings, like, for example, this thing here, because this is all from parts. Didn't rule out at the start of the series, and I'm not ruling it out now, but there's a lot more other things that we can build, and probably should build, to keep the park up and running. So, yeah. Oh, so I was going to discuss that later. Okay, so one of the things you can get in the game is an effects controller, and the effects controller, the way it works is you connect up the effects controller to effects, so like fireworks and like fire pyros and stuff like that, and you can set it to a particular ride and trigger things either at night change or attractions or path segments, etc., and that makes it like much more exciting. We will be looking at that sooner rather than later, probably next episode, I think. So you can also use speakers as well, and to have, like, you know, noises as the things go by. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clone some trees. I'm just going to put some trees around. This is like the default option for your, like, making things look better. You just place in greenery, and I have no problem in just completely spamming these all over near the coaster, because, like I say, it's quite nice to look at, and I do like the sort of foresty look anywhere. The trick is getting in the right trees, and like getting in the trees so you're not just repeating yourself, so like you don't have the same trees absolutely everywhere. So I'm just trying to place them, let's say, where I can, and just cloning these here, and making sure we got, let's say, a nice selection of trees, nice variations and whatnot. And this, we are just spamming them in, I understand that, but immediately it just looks a little bit better than the flat land that we had, and now the decoration is at high. Okay, my intention was not to just place loads of trees and call it done, and I'm still not going to do that. We do want, like, We've got sculptures, and we've got large things like the tents. I know the tents we've had previously. We've got a water tower. Water towers tend to look quite nice inside the loops and such. And we've already got a water tower over there. A mausoleum we could put in, which is like, it's got like knights on it and such. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like knights on the front. I actually don't mind that then, so I'm gonna keep that in. Let's remove some of the trees around so we can see it. Does it not clip the track? It doesn't clip the track. This is good. Medium decoration, you've got entrance booths, skull idols, different pillars. Oh, spooky statue. So that we got like knights along here. Let's put some knights. Yeah, all the way along there. Sort of guarding this side of it. Brilliant. Broken steam pipes, different sculptures, candy canes and rocks, hay baskets, hay bales and baskets, should I say. There's some headstones. Okay. And we could place some, like, headstones around. It is, after all, a graveyard or a mausoleum. We are now making a graveyard. Makes it a bit more spooky than I originally intended, but that's fine. There you go. It's in. It is what it is. High decoration. I might put some lighting in though, because it's quite dark when it's dark. So over to our decoration and lighting. Spotlight. Rotate it, and you can see it. Place it like in here. It's going to light up those things there. Actually, just probably one of them lighting up the centre of the mausoleum. Like that is fine. That's fine. There we go. Right, so we have got a ride that is now high excitement, medium intensity, low nausea rating. That is what we want. Okay, happy with that. Very happy with that. We've got decent progress. We've got a new staff area for resting and training. We've got a ride that apparently the Orbiter people really like. No one's going on the G-Lock because I'm guessing the rain, whereas the Graviton, people are loving it. 18 in the queue. Good. Okay, so nobody's going on this boat here. I think as soon as we put it over that price of 5, people just don't want to go on it. But to be fair, it's also probably to do with the rain as well. So, we have got in a new ride. Well, a couple of new thrill rides and also this ride over here. This is the Junior Coaster. And what I'm going to do as well is go to Park Info. I'm going to go to... where is it? Maybe not in here then. It might be in Finance. Yes, Finance. And I'm going to go to Advertisement. I'm going to say Select Attraction, the Junior Coaster. And we, for the next 3 months, are going to run television adverts, social media adverts, bus stops. We're going to run television adverts for 578 generic units of currency, and that should hopefully bring people to our new coaster. Right, we are going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of Parkitect. We haven't actually ridden on this thing, haven't we? Okay, we'll save that for another day, perhaps. And yeah, next episode I want to put in some fireworks on this ride. I want to put some fireworks on here and see what it is like. Although maybe fireworks on this is a bit too extreme, but certainly want to build more coasters and look at more fireworks and such. And yeah, as always, just to progress on. Hope you have enjoyed this little bit of Parkitect and this lovely build here. As always, comments in the comments and we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and generic partings. That's sheer, isn't it?